Maybe.
Hello everyone, welcome on in and happy Monday, even if half of us are melting and one is freezing to death. Looking at you, Terris.
Can't feel my face.
I look over on Discord and there's a possum going, hey? Alright. We are here again with some more Eberron Noir. Yes, I know. It's outrageous, son. I know. Before that, the music you're listening to right now is by Aaron Kenny. It's called The Black Cat, and you can find it over at the YouTube library of royalty-free music. Sound effects and music during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay, starting to screen, map, and this thing with the character stats were made by me in Incarnate. Our amazing character art was made by Nathan. Oh! Freeze up. And I lost my train of thought. If you want to catch up with the campaign so far, we do have a YouTube channel. And if you just want to come and hang out with us, you can do that over on our Discord. Now Lillith is faster. Last but not least...
I just got in, okay?
That's fair. Last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can type in !perks in the chat. Now, we have a hype train going. Yay! Thank you. That is amazing. All 68% on level 1 already. Nice. So, let's quickly go around the table and introduce our characters so we can get started. Let me turn the music down a little bit. It's still loud. And Andy, who are you and who are you playing?
People tell me I'm Andy, and I'm here for this night portray Cryon the Illusionist Wizard. Yes, that is what I'm here to do. And I'm also here to be a confusing piece of kit and inform you that Australia has once lost a prime minister and never found him.
That was Harold Holt.
Yes, that was Harold Holt. He disappeared while swimming in 1967.
And then they named a swimming centre after him.
Yes. There's also Lake Hillier in Western Australia stays bubblegum pink due to algae and salt-loving bacteria.
Yes.
And last but not least, in 18th century England, pineapples were so rare that they were rented by the hour just to show off at parties.
Which weirdly is why there is a pineapple on top of the Wimbledon men's tennis trophy.
Fascinating.
I did not know that one.
Please do not let any of the Sunday D&D crew know that, because then the pineapple might make a return.
I do not understand this reference.
It was a D&D game I played in before it kind of fell apart. One of the trickster gods were ask the party, like, do you want anything? I can give you anything you want. And the barbarian went, I want the pineapple. And then we left the area. And the trickster god went, I can't walk on land. Come get your pineapple. And we're like, no.
That's so funny.
I love that.
Lillith.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Lillith, or Lily, or Lils, and I play Flo Bleakwood, the first Borg of this party.
I'm morphing.
Borg.
And Terris.
Hello, I'm Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I am playing the albino drow bard Oren Weaver. And did you know that it is believed that European what are they? Polecats may be responsible for the leprechaun myth because of all the little things that they steal and hide in little hidey holes, making the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
That is quite funny.
Yes.
Psycole.
Hi, I am Psycole. I am playing Remus Doldorn, one of the 2 Kalash stars in the party, although mine is a barbarian and not what that is.
Nathan.
Hello, I am Nathan. I play Romiel Staldorn, the other Kalash star of the party, who is a warlock and also a Bork. And I have 2 facts. First fact is, did you know that there is a thing called banana ketchup, which originated in the Philippines due to a tomato shortage, and they saw bananas and thought we can make ketchup out of that. And the second fact is that a grizzly polar bear hybrid is called a pizzly bear.
Who's gonna go me?
I think it depends because they're also growler bears.
Growler bears or zebra bear or grizzlar.
I was gonna go with,
Or
but why? But you know.
And they're one of the few naturally occurring hybrids that are actively the result of climate change.
Indeed. I think there was actually a documentary about one that because there are very strict laws about obviously hunting polar bears because they are endangered. But I think there was a documentary about someone shooting a hybrid, and that was a whole other set of things. I have to Google fact check that because this is a very long time ago. But anyway, continue.
And hi, I am Ardana or Joe or Oi, you there, since Lillith is here. I'm the GM and channel runner around this part, and did you know that the apple is the deadliest fruit in mythology? It has sparked more wars than any other fruit.
That does not surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me either.
Isn't that just because it's a euphemism for
A lot of
a
things.
vagina?
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
Though, if you want to look up something very wild, you should look up the actual banana republics and how they came to be.
That is disturbing in very many ways, but a very interesting story nonetheless. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and also why you should stop calling pineapple pizzas Hawaiian pizza. Because pineapple was imported to Hawaii by white people.
Huh.
I mean, besides the fact that the Hawaiian pizza was made and invented in its inception was in Canada.
Yep. But it's called Hawaiian pizza because pineapple grows in Hawaii, but it's not native to Hawaii. Anywho, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time? Our normal recapper is excluded because he was not here.
Let me
Stuff and
check.
things happened.
Yes.
A lot of stuff happened. Let me check the notes because I believe I took down notes. Okay, so we started back in the office. Oren had residual visions of being Eberron as he teleported back and nearly got crushed by Ilios as the Five Nights at Freddy's thing. There was a lot of discussion about how we were going to get out of here without conflict. When Crown suggested that Ilios shrinks the head, which Ilios wasn't particularly enthused about, and he, along with Craren, Missy step outside and walk away, while the rest of us walk out under the guise that Craren is staying behind to discuss other things with Drul Kantar. Oren gets a 19 on deception check, allowing the rest of the party to vacate the house. I misspelt that in my notes. Without an issue before meeting back up with Crown before heading back to Sora Marinia. Crown discusses power vacuum and suggests someone he knows as successor. as governor. I can't remember the person he was talking about. Romulus requested that we claim the castle in the sky if it is deemed safe. If not, then we shall receive money. Crown persuades Sora to go ahead with the railroad plans, whilst also discussing with Oren on how to best access the castle. Rebus gets a new weapon from the blacksmiths. Romulus talks to Craren and Oren about his visions and how he felt like he wanted to sort it through it in an attempted meditation that he failed hilariously at, whilst everyone else went to the pub. And Oren and Craren had a little date, whilst Flo and Remus watched on in the distance.
Freaky.
And that's where we left off.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had to cut the session short because thunderstorms. It's a thing that happens to people, and connections die. But if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get this show on the road. Whoop. Try to convince the damn thing. There it is. Grabbing my notes. The visions from the castle swim in your mind, Remus. Not even ale managed to completely cleanse the thoughts from your head, though the amber liquid made the morning light all the clearer, brightness seeping in through the walls of the stables. The presence that fuels your rage linked you and Romulus as your brother was fading from the cold, and once again as you saw the destruction of Orkaloon. The dragon soaring above the landscape in the vision made the power in you hum, each roar of the winged beast echoing in the depths of your soul. Not the same beast, but bound together, bonded. You felt the presence purr for some reason, then the vision ended. Standing here now in the mid-morning sunlight, a chill wind whispering around your feet, you see a group of the hunters stumble up the path to the gates, a large sack dragged between them. The suspended moment seems to drag on, long morning shadows reaching out from buildings and towers and walls. A lone bone chime clanging in the distance, until you can clearly see the hunters. You can hear murmurs of victory, but also surprise as they get closer. What would you like to do?
Did you say that it was still they were walking inside the village?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. There goes that plan. I will probably wander over a bit closer to see what the exclamations of surprise are about.
All right. You move a little bit closer. The group seems to be 3 different people are approaching you, walking up the path. They have swerved the same way, like taking a shortcut up towards the marketplace. And you can see what looks like a red tiefling woman, a male minotaur, and a male human walking up the path. The tiefling is like swaying slightly in her step, seeming to be limping a little bit. And the minotaur and the human are dragging this massive bag along the ground. And as you move closer, you see like other people are coming out to check what's happening. And you start hearing talk of something odd at the gates.
Oh.
And stopping to listen for a moment, you hear that, someone's head has been mounted at the gates. You're not entirely. They're not.
Oh.
They don't seem to be discussing what the plaque said, but there was a message there, and it seems like they're repeating the same thing. People keep asking, like, "Oh, how did it go? Why are you here? What's in this bag?" And they keep replying to various different people that. And over time, you hear that it's a manticore head in the bag. And apparently they've gotten instructions to turn that in at the Fela headquarters instead of at Rulkantar's house.
Okay.
I wonder why.
It's nothing to lose your head over, don't worry.
I need to know who's brought this head in for reasons.
I will, as I've woken up before everyone else, I'll probably like do a mental connection to everyone just to say that some of the hunters have returned and they appear to have been successful, and there appears to be news of a headless persuasion at the gate.
News,
You,
you say? Curious.
Do you know who brought the manticore down?
Well, I don't know who brought it down, but it's currently being carried in some way, shape, or form by a tiefling, a minotaur, and a human.
That's the group that we don't want to have won, right?
No, the group you don't want to have won was I think it was a minotaur and an elf.
Ah, excellent. Yes, Oren will hop up with a spring in his step then.
I'm quite curious about this head you mentioned by the gate.
You should take a look.
I mean, sure, but it feels like it's just going to be the head we're expecting it to be.
Yeah, but we should still take a look.
Okay, fine. By the way, if you want to look at a manticore head, they appear to be taking it towards the Phalar headquarters rather than Drolkantar's residence. So,
Well, I mean, to be honest, we're going the head at the gate is the only exit and entrance, so we're going to pass that anyway. So we might as well just stick around town and then
Sorry.
maybe check out.
Lovely DM. Query.
Yes.
If Oren were to steal that manticore head before it comes through the gates, would the reward be his?
If you can steal a manticore head the same size as half of Oren without killing or hurting anyone, sure, go for it. It's the
Not
it's
that I intend to. He's weighing up his options.
if you turn in proof of the kill of a manticore, you will get the reward. The rule is no killing within city limits.
Right.
it's already
Well-
in the city, Oren.
Yes.
Well, I didn't say we'd kill the people. I just said we could do a little switcheroo.
With what? Elam?
Yeah, something like that.
But please don't bring Elam into this.
Maybe not
Yeah.
Elam, but yeah,
No.
maybe not Elam, but you know, something. Nah, I think I'm good with my little wager, actually.
Wager?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Just I bet that a certain group, the favorites, in fact, would not be the victors this day.
Well, seeing as though we want to get moving at some point today, might be worth
Yeah.
following them to the Phalar headquarters to make sure that they turn it in and actually win, and then go and claim your winnings. And then we can get moving.
We can guard them so the other guys
I-
don't, you know.
I also believe we are taking a little detour at Flo's request as well, if I remember correctly.
Absolutely.
So we'll be sure to do that.
Sure. That reminds me, I need something to cover up the chain of my new weapon.
You got a new weapon?
Yeah. I would hate to inadvertently hug Flo, or you now, brother, and it cause you harm.
Oren is going to eye this chain.
Do you get inspiration for him and Craren?
No, he's going to eye this chain and just leave it with me, and I'll figure out how to wrap that.
Please give it a
for
sock.
you. Yeah, I'll make you a chain sock. Shock, if you will.
You know, if you weave linen in a certain way, it becomes almost as tough as Kevlar, making it nearly impossible to cut in half.
Oren
Anyway.
would probably know this.
Shall we head over and start making a move?
Yeah.
So you're saying we should bust a move?
That is
No.
entirely up to you guys. And yes, a
No, bad help.
a Lenothorax from the ancient world could stop an arrow from a short bow. Nothing can stop a longbow arrow at short range. Not
No.
like there was so much power in a longbow, a British longbow, that would warp the archer's shoulders.
Well, no, there is one thing that can stop you being skewered by an arrow from a longbow at short range.
If the bow breaks.
Moving Elam in front of you.
I'm not entirely sure that would actually work. It's like 500 pounds
know,
of strength. Just
I'm saying it would work fantastically if you do it. That's what I'm saying. We're not talking feasibility here.
I mean,
Giant hyena, killer whale, something like that.
A warthog's backside.
Mhm.
all right. You getting up and heading over to the Phala headquarters? Or...
I think that is a plan.
All right. More and more people seem to be waking up at this point and coming outside to look at the spectacle of 3 people dragging what looks like a large sack across the ground. It looks like it's very heavy, considering that a minotaur is having problems lifting it. But
No.
you follow the group. You're a little bit further behind, as they have a little bit of a head start on you, but you can probably catch up with them not long before, moving quicker than they are. You can probably catch up with them at the bridge, crossing the river. If you want, or you can keep a distance.
Yeah. I'm happy either way. I just want to make sure that it gets turned in by somebody that is not the group that I bet against.
As far as we know, these are the only people who've turned up so far, right?
Yes.
So no sign of anyone else.
As far as you can
Completely.
tell right now, there's no one and no other hunters. There are a lot of people living here who've come out to just look to see, because there's like a crowd starting to gather. If you want, you can give me a insight check. Insight or perception, that's up to you. It's sight-based, so...
It doesn't matter, so I'm gonna go.
Nice. Looking at this group, all 3 of them look absolutely exhausted. And you get the feeling that they probably ran through the night. to get there before anyone could take their prize from them.
Very fair.
Yeah, these guys look like they've worked bloody hard. I think they're the first here, and it shows. They seem exhausted. I say let's follow at a distance. I think let them just do what they need to do, because surely they'll just want to sleep after this. But then we can collect the prize money and head on off. Unless there's any other activity that we wish to do quickly before we go.
I'm good.
I've got nothing. So, yeah. So I suppose we do that. Then we follow at a distance and go from there.
Itchy shoulder. There we go.
All right. Maybe 20 minutes later, the group of 3 come back out from the Phala headquarters without the sack, but with smaller ones in hand. And a rolled up scroll in the human man's hand. Looking very happy, but very tired. Oren, looking around, you can see that small shifty individual that you made a deal with starts scratching stuff out of the book.
Yeah, Oren will wander over and saddle up to him. Just
Are you at? Was this as Nana Knits that you were?
yeah.
Are you
if he's in
disguised?
public right now, he's still Nana Knits.
Okay.
So
Let's compare them.
just wander over. Just there you are. So we have
Granny.
a little bit of we have a little bit of business, I believe.
That would do. Are you psychic by any chance? Like, can tell the future? Fortune teller?
No. That would be unethical to wager, wouldn't it? It would. It would be very unethical. What happened to our favorites anyway? Do you know? You look like a man who has his finger on the pulse of the city.
Well, between you and me and this coin purse that's currently yours, well, it seems they got hit by a stomach bug.
Oh, how terrible.
I'm absolutely sure you had nothing to do with that. An old lady like you would not.
I'm just a cloth merchant. I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course. Well, here is your winnings. Now, if I remember right, you bet... was it 50 or 100?
I don't think it was 100. I don't
Okay.
think Oren had 100 on him.
But at the same time, I mean, no one will object if you say it's 100.
No one will object, but for the sake of honesty, I think I probably...
I will double check that, but for now...
for all I know, it could have been 5. It's been a while.
Yeah. I have so many notes here. Nope. But you received the bag. It's a rather large leather pouch. And it is heavy.
Excellent.
Inside, well, the winnings are 10 times what you bet.
Excellent.
So
whatever that is, I'll...
Yeah, I think you bet 50 on them, so it would be 500 gold pieces in there. We'll double check
Who's
between
carrying out-
sessions, but
Yep.
that's what I
Who's
think. It is.
carrying our purse, by the way? Who's carrying our gold stash, by the way?
Me, I think.
So yeah, he's going to toss you the bag.
Cool.
Try not to get knocked
You
out.
know, casually, chink.
I drop it and immediately have to pick it up.
Yeah. So it's a pouch with, for now, let's call it 500 gold pieces. Like I said, we'll check between sessions. But it looks a little
Playing has
bit
made us a little bit
grumpy,
richer.
but closing the book and pockets it and
I'm
well,
sure you'll win the next one,
the house always wins.
eventually, yes.
And I do take my share of the bettings.
What is your share? Is it 10%?
I'm not that greedy. 5.
Ah. Oh, that's very reasonable.
Gotta make a living somehow.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm sure a new gauntlet will start relatively shortly if you want to hang around. Can't promise when though.
Oh, probably not. My family here has business to attend to.
My coin purse thanks you.
I'm sure it does. Thank you for doing business with an old woman.
Well, good day to you and your family. And he's gonna turn around and wander off back towards the marketplace. And eventually vanishes into the crowds that are starting to gather.
Aaron is so pleased with himself.
As he
What do
should.
you mean more than normal?
Yes, he is. He has a spring in his step.
Nanonix
Well,
doesn't look like a day over 50 now. We can't have this. Leave me alone.
No, mine once.
The void wants to consume.
The Void wants ice cream and she's not allowed ice cream.
Oh, no ice cream for Void Kitty?
No ice cream for Void Kitty.
Voice cream for Void Kitty.
Void cream.
I mean,
Any of those words.
my cat does the same if I have like one of those salami sticks.
Our void cat does that with lamb. She's
Mm.
very high maintenance.
Mine is sleeping on
So
the
is
floor
my
now.
ginger cat.
Hmm?
My ginger cat is screaming at me. So
All right. Well, bet taken care of. Gauntlet finished for now. You see the rest of Thrakelorn starting to wake up and get to the day's business. Though you start the news of Drulkantar's head being mounted at the gates is spreading like wildfire.
You mean like,
Oh,
like a
handiwork.
cone of cold?
Funny.
oh dear. I have concerns.
I didn't play last week. I have a lot of puns saved up.
You're punny.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh dear.
Anything else you want to do before setting out?
Nope.
Not from what I can recall.
Mechanically speaking, can I just check something? Remus is still currently carrying the head of the Hobgoblin captain.
Mm-hmm.
Did we drop it off with Sora Mayenya when we talked about providing evidence that Drolkantar was cheating? Okay, fine.
Nope. You still have a hobgoblin head in your cart.
Oh, and the body of Duncan the priest as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, I think you
casually,
cast.
like you do.
I think you cast Gentle Repose
Yes.
on the priest.
Both of them.
Oh yeah,
No,
both of them.
I think it was cast on both of them.
So you do have a few more days respite before both of them start rotting. So,
Yes.
you know.
Anyway, sorry.
Gross.
Things you realise you've got in your pack at points.
I mean,
No, Oren, they're quite fresh.
it's better than certain people's bags of holding where they stored meat. You know?
Well, a bag of holding is it doesn't have oxygen in it.
No,
Not
but
enough
there
to-
are anaerobic bacteria.
Can there be like a bag of refrigeration?
A bag of cold. No, it's called a bag of colding. I've actually got a
Colding.
homebrew one for one of my characters.
Perfect.
It's very
There's a
possible you can get one in one of the major cities.
That'll be useful.
Yes, I
What
think we do
what
need a
happens
bag
if
of
we put-
colding.
What happens if we put the door in the bag of holding?
Oh!
Will the world
That's a
end?
big, that's a big,
That's a don't do
big
that.
bag.
Yeah, that's a no. Don't do that.
That's a-
One,
that's
it won't fit. Because the opening of the bag is not big enough. And two,
Or Elios can shrink it.
no, I can't
Yeah,
shrink
no.
magic items.
Okay.
So for
However,
those who
that
are
doesn't mean-
unaware, if you put a pocket dimension inside a bag of holding, you
I
get
am
a
very much aware how
massive
bad it
explosion.
I know how bad it goes. Don't worry.
It depends on which of the rules you're reading. Either they annihilate both and all of its content spills out, or they just annihilate both.
Yeah. Oh, in some versions
Also,
it opens a rift to the astral sea.
Yeah.
I've also heard one version where it creates a black hole.
Yeah.
A little tiny
yes,
black hole.
again, it really depends on who's writing the rules, but yeah, it not good is what happens. Not
Mhm.
good. So
does
let's not
remind
and say
me-
we did.
If at any point we do get a bag of holding, they are not allowed inside the door.
It's allowed
No.
inside the door, not the other way around.
Yeah. So bag of holding inside a pocket dimension is fine, but not a pocket dimension inside the bag of holding.
Because the pocket dimension is contained within the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the most explosive versions of this I've seen was someone putting a orb of annihilation inside a bag of holding.
Oh.
Is an open of annihilation a pocket dimension?
Sort of.
Huh.
It kind of opens to the negative plane-ish.
Oh dear.
So, but it also rips the bag of holding apart. Because, as the name suggests, orb of annihilation.
Oh no.
So yes,
No.
grabbing your cart, grabbing your door, and grabbing your horses, you get ready
Awesome.
to depart Thrakelorn. It's been a eventful few days, to say the least. You have heard of a contest, toppled the governor, and won a bunch of gold. And rid the region of a major threat.
We're heroes. No, we're not.
As we
Very
start,
loose definition of heroes, but yes,
Who are you
sure.
calling loose? Sorry, I said that.
I'm
out
sorry,
loud.
what?
Nothing.
It's
Uh-huh.
I said, who are you calling loose?
Remus.
I'm not suggesting anything.
all I was going to say was, once we get it out of earshot of the town and any people that might still be trying to get into it, Remus will turn to the others and say, "We are starting to develop a habit of removing people of power in locations that we visit. I am mildly concerned what's going to happen when we get to the crag.
You say this as if it's a problem.
Why I see it, we're just doing what we're supposed to be doing.
I suppose technically we are putting people in place that are amenable to our overall goals. But
Yes.
there is a
Really, what's a little
tiny,
assassination between friends?
there is a tiny hint of a moral dilemma here. Just a hint.
What's that?
All disrupting the balance of power and killing people in favor of someone that we care for or that we are able to communicate more appropriately with.
I mean,
It's normally
That's
morally frowned upon
politics.
slightly.
How-
I know.
how about if I
That's just
phrase it like this? How about if I phrase it like this? We haven't outright murderized someone that haven't either tried to murder us first, that didn't otherwise get murdered, or that we haven't got sanctioned to murder. So while we have been at the end of murderizing people, I'm not arguing against that part. I'm just saying that we have been attacked, removing people from power. Other people have been removed from power, and we went to investigate murderizing further people. But then let's just say that we're also just trying to fix whatever breaks while we're doing it. And if that happens to further our cause, I feel that's just trying to apply some grease in joints where it may or may not be needed after someone in power were so rudely interrupted in their habit of living.
I mean,
I have a question.
You have a question?
Sure.
What are you guys actually doing?
Oh, we're helping get a railway built, basically.
Yes.
Why?
Progress.
Well,
I don't know why they're doing it. I'm doing
We-
it because I was told to.
We
you
are.
mean why we're making a railroad, or why we're helping them?
Oh,
Both.
So we
Well-
are currently trying to connect both like the dots between this land to breaking a
Can Karen just
monopoly.
casually right now pull out a map just to show this is the land we live on?
Yes,
This
thank you.
part here. We're on this bit here, and we have come from over here, and we're planning on making it from over here to over here in a vaguely straight line, as straight of a line as possible, connecting different countries and different cities for transport and goods and doing things. So that's what we're trying to facilitate here. That's what we're doing. Yes, good question.
Cutting out corruption and that side of things. That's just a bonus. That's an added
Yes.
thing that we are doing. Like
And now we're getting to the fun question. Why are we doing this? Pop quiz, everyone.
I was told to, so I'm helping them.
Yes. Excellent.
I'm here because of Romulus.
I'm here to do this thing, so because I'm on parole, and I've got to do it because then afterwards I should be free, quote unquote.
You're on parole? And you can see your ears going down and you can see your head being like,
Again,
oh, no.
you're making it sound as if this is a bad thing.
dragon and a werewolf. Oh.
I'm doing. I'm on
no.
good behavior. It's because so. Remember earlier, we exercised the demon from the sword.
he was possessed. No, and she goes on her knees.
That was why I was in prison in the first place. The demon is now gone, and I'm clear-minded. I saw that eye thing. The demon is gone for now. It's not in the sword. So I am in control, and I want to do better. That's why I'm doing this. I want to be better.
And that is a very noble cause.
I try.
Oren, what do you mean someone told you to do this? Who told you to do this?
My, well, I'm on parole. No, not quite. But sort of.
I'm working with ex-convicts.
Again, Flo, you're making this sound as if it's a bad thing.
I'm trying to be better.
There's technically nothing against the law about selling fake blessings from the goddess of luck, but I got caught by the goddess of... Anyway, basically this is one of the conditions of my it's a whole thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. I guess it's nothing to worry about.
No, I mean, that's not what I'm saying, Flo. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that everyone here, Craren excluded, is here for the betterment of themselves.
I wouldn't say that.
Craren is already perfect. Is what he's
No,
saying.
no, that's not what I'm saying, Romulus. I'm saying I'm here because I have business with information, and I enjoy that side of things. I'm not here as a punishment. I'm not here as a deal for other things. I'm doing my business, and that's what I'm doing. I'm dealing with information. I happen to like your guys' company. You are good people. You happen to have been at the bad place at the bad time, and stuff happened. And you guys, we have murdered people, yes, but they have tried to murder us first. So self-defense is a thing. Yes, yeah. Self-defense is a thing. It's so.
Are we still at the Thela?
No, you would be. You would have left the tavern by now, and making your way towards the gates.
I thought we were out of the gate.
Well, you mentioned that you wanted us to have this talk after you were out of earshot of the city, so you are outside right now.
Flo?
Yeah?
We still friends?
Of course we're still friends. I just learned a lot of things, and you can see her ears being a little bit like... It kind of like they're trying to get up, but you can see that she's a bit concerned about Romulus being ex-convict, had a demon sword, half dragon, and now she accidentally bit him, and she's trying to find a... You can see that her head toggles a bit, that all of her thoughts are trying to make... Yeah, her gears are just crackling. She's trying to be like, I'm just trying to figure out how to tell it. Yeah, Faye.
It's okay, Flo. Don't worry. I'm here to make sure that Romulus doesn't do anything stupid. Well,
and I don't intend on doing anything stupid. Again,
I'm also a bit worried about Remus, that he said he wanted to fight Yafe.
I mean, it sounds like it could be fun.
I think we all need to make sure that Remus doesn't do anything stupid. Remus will make sure I don't do anything stupid. And we are all here, Crown excluded, to better ourselves and go on a journey of a lifetime, improve ourselves, and do the job that we want to do, and maybe most likely hunt some Silver Flame people in the meantime.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can see her just walking by Elam, and she looks up at him, and she looks still a little bit concerned.
So yes,
We
what
get
we're
it.
doing.
That was a lot of information kind of loaded onto you.
I mean, I figured you asked. I figured, might as well be. This is. You might as well know what we're doing.
I mean, I know that you work on something called a railroad.
Yes.
I just don't really know what it is. We don't have that in Bragg.
So, you know what a carriage is, right?
Yeah.
This is like a big, long carriage that runs on
Air
rails.
elementals.
Yeah, basically. Can carry hundreds of people and goods and what have you in it, and is super, super fast.
As long as it doesn't do anything bad, I guess it's okay.
Doesn't do anything bad. All it does is connect people. So, a voyage that would take us on foot or on horseback weeks would take, what, a day or something?
Something along those lines, yeah.
I guess that's good as long as bad people don't come into Crag.
I mean, good and bad sorts will come, but I feel personally that the benefits outweigh the drawbacks. You might get a few unsavory folks, but you also get a lot more trade, a lot more opportunities, that kind of thing.
And if you want,
Go on. After
go
you.
on.
I'm very sure going forward that any shady business that comes anywhere near by the railroad, especially with the crag, will be dealt with swiftly. And as we, it's been kind of a theme with our journey so far that when we have reached certain places, there seems to be problems with bad people, and we've been dealing with the bad people so that it's safe for the railroad to be part there. So we'll be dealing with anyone who is causing issues for the locals.
Okay. But it was okay that we passed by the woods, right?
Yeah, of course it is.
Absolutely.
Do you know what we're likely to encounter? It's just that the last woods we came across had fleshy things inside it.
It's not fleshy things. It's more of a. And you can see her ears going down. It's more of a let's just say that during they tell me to do something to get and she looks at Rumless, sorry. That I had to do something to maybe get him into the town.
Okay.
I just need to talk to something called the Dark Pack.
Dark Pack. Okay.
So basically, black werewolves that usually don't go into human forms very often.
Okay.
Cool.
And is it something you want to kind of talk to them on your own, or did you want us to come, like, to physically be there with you for backup, or you going to be okay?
Well, usually they don't like harm people if they don't see you as a threat.
Mm-hmm.
But they also don't like being recruited.
Gotcha.
They have tried before.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So I just need to actually go there and ask nicely, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. If we can be there with you, you can do the talking. If you need us to do anything, say we've got you covered.
Does Remus have his chain very obviously?
Yes.
Hide it in the door.
It's
I-
kind
I-
of draped across his shoulders and wrapped around his wrists, forearms.
Not to be rude, but could you maybe just hide it a bit? Like, can you have a cloak or something so it doesn't really,
Can they
look like you're there to kill them?
play a question?
Sure.
Play a question. Can werewolves actually like smell like or sense silver objects? Like they can smell it, or is it literally just something they come in contact with and then they have the reaction to?
So technically, you kind of have to get into contact with it to know the difference. You can like silver and iron and steel have different sheen to it, depending on like purity and all that. But from the scent alone, not really.
Okay.
Especially not
say-
silver. Silver is one of those
Yeah.
sterile metals.
Yeah, that's true. I was going to say that knowing, because these are of a lycanthrope, they'll probably be able to, even visually, probably tell that it might be silver, because they might have had contact with it. So I think if you can maybe just like put it into the dimensional door of destiny or whatever, and just keep it there for the time being while we have this interaction. I think that'll probably be best.
Yeah.
I will hide it, but I still want it on my person.
As long as they don't see it, I think it's fine.
Well, how long is it going to take us to get to this dark pact anyway that we need to get to?
Well, they usually patrol the edge of the forest. I've at least heard, so I'm not really sure.
Flo, you would know that the Dark Pack patrol the southern edges of Druam, and they like move up into the forest, but mostly keep in like from the forest edge and then south. And it's a huge pack. You won't meet the whole pack in the woods. They are like separated into smaller divisions.
So she will tell the group this and be like, but I was only sent to talk to these people.
But it's like a day's travel anyway, right? At
Yeah.
least south. Well, if Oren doesn't mind making some modifications to Droll Kantar's cloak that we have, then I can wear that over myself and hide the weapon.
I can do that.
Because something called a dark pack is I would rather have a weapon present that can harm them, shall we say.
Oh,
Understood.
yes, I didn't mean any bad by it. I just mean that they shouldn't see it.
That's fine. I'm happy to hide it under the cloak.
And don't. And she looks at Romulus. Don't pick a fight.
I am not intending to pick a fight.
You say
Good.
that now. They have a tendency to maybe make fun of new bloods.
Noted. I have a tolerance to comments like this. I will.
Yeah, for brother. Of course you do.
So I will hold my tongue.
And
Wait,
she
what?
looks over. She looks over at Nanny Nits,
Yeah.
and of course our very smart wizard.
I believe you would know what to say and not to say.
I'll keep my trap shut unless you give me reason to say otherwise. Do otherwise.
Graren?
I mean, situation will make itself known, I guess.
And you can see her tail wagging a little bit.
And I really don't mind that you're ex-convicts. I was just a little bit surprised.
It's understandable. It's a lot to take in.
And she looks over at Remus again.
Does that mean he's on a leash? Since you're here?
No, that's an
Um,
entirely different kink.
Yeah, as brothers, we don't really do that. He's not so much on a leash. It's more of I am just here to make sure he doesn't get himself into even more trouble.
So you're more here because you love him.
Yes. And I would actually like to see him free. Although I have brought some of my own problems to the table at the same time.
Haven't we all?
That's what's family for. I suppose we're like what you said earlier, Oren. We all seem to be like a big family. That brought
A
all our
big,
troubles to the table.
strange, multi-species family. Yeah.
Yeah, and that works.
You know, vaguely dysfunctional.
I wouldn't say particularly dysfunctional. Maybe a
we're-
little.
We're a family, and we've all got problems that we bring to the table, but we all come together and sort them out.
Yeah. I like
And
it.
me too, and that's what we'll do.
Oops.
And she starts walking a little bit faster with a more of a jump to her like step and being like,
I like this pack.
We're a
Me
good
too.
pack.
We are a good
A
pack.
hop and a skip and jump.
All right. The day progresses slowly as you make your way down the frozen grounds of Drum. And sorry.
You right?
Yeah, just had a burp. As is that the one I wanted? Maybe. The sun is warming the area, not as much as Craren's thermal cube, but the wind whispering around your feet is getting warmer by the hour. Towards the middle of the afternoon, which one of you which one of you is helming like lookout as you travel?
That would depend on how bright it is, I imagine.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a sunny day and it's mid-afternoon, so probably not Romulus,
Going-
probably not Oren.
I keep
I'm going
forgetting
to
I'm
assume-
sensitive to sunlight.
Yeah. Our blind boys, I'm going to assume are vaguely incapacitated. Sight
Oren's trying to figure out how to make a sun visor, but yes.
I'm going to assume that when the player mentioned, I'm going to assume that when because we have failed to do this in different places. But when we've reached a great crag, I had months ago a discussion with our lovely DM regarding just that. Sooted glasses.
Yes. They will
Yes.
be
And I'm going
able.
to
You will
assume
be able to buy that in the Great Crag. Yes.
Yes. And I'm going to assume that since it's, a vaguely magical world we're living in, it's also safe to say that they might not be, the soot might not be removed in quite as easy fashion as, regular real life sooted glass.
Would those work for Romulus? Because if I recall correctly, I'm sensitive to sunlight, not just vision, but like I burn in
It
sunlight. So
is. Well, it's the same as the drow sunlight sensitivity. So, being out in sunlight hurts your eyes.
I see. So it's not
So-
just like not like vampire like
No.
burning. Oh, okay. I
But
get
like
you.
even like sitting in the cart, both you and both Romulus and Oren right now, if you look outside outside the cover, it hurts. Like if you're looking outside on a really bright day.
And that's why I'm saying, sooted glasses, because
Yeah.
it's fashionable.
Okay.
So that's a thing.
I think this is definitely something I would like to try and cure when I get an opportunity to, because I would like to be able to see things without glasses.
Absolutely. So again,
Unfortunately for Oren, that's not something he can fix.
no, unfortunately.
So at which point, Remus, are you piloting the cart, or are you lookout? Which?
I'm happy to be lookout. I normally end up looking out, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Flo would help. Flo would help out, like sniffing the air and stuff.
At which point, Craren is piloting the cart.
All right. Remus, give me a perception check with advantage because Flo is helping you.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Nice.
We see all.
You see
He sees
all.
into the future.
He has a full 24/24 vision.
Yes, exactly.
What color is that?
And you've been in.
I think it was white. I think my favorite color was white. I can't remember what I said. now.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. It is. Sorry. Mid-afternoon, and you're looking around Remus. Most of the area around you is just rolling hills with like winter brown grasses. There's no snow around. There's been no real snow to be seen since you entered Drum. And there's been no snowfall at all. And in various different spots, you can see a little bit of like greenery popping through the grass, even though it's still late winter. And then off towards the south, you can see the first like thinnings. It's not the word I'm looking for, Brain. The first hints of a dark green. And as you move closer, you can see that they are. It seems to continue for miles upon miles. Even though you have a few hours left until you reach the tree line, you start seeing shapes of trees. Huge old trees. And turning your head, you see something very large on the horizon, glinting in the sunlight. It's a little bit far off still, but you gather that you'll pass it by, and why? Indeed you do. About an half an hour or so in, you notice that just like you come up on this little hillock, and you look down, and maybe 200-300 feet away from you stands a Warforged Titan, locked in mid-step. Just standing there. Moss and vines and grass have grown up around it, entangling it. And it's not moving at all. It's just standing in the middle of the field. As if it was left there.
As we notice it, Remus turns to look at Craren, who's guiding the cart, and just kind of, he has these weird poppy dog eyes that's like, please, can we go look at it? Please.
Can we?
Yeah, Craren, is it, can we go and have a look at the big tall thing, please? Please.
Can someone just point out on the map, like, where we are currently, and where we're heading, and how far it is from this place to where Flo is going?
So you are roughly here right now, where the pin is. You have maybe another 2 hours until you hit the tree line.
We have been traveling how long at this point?
About 7 hours at this point.
So it's afternoon.
Yeah, it's mid to late afternoon right now. And it being winter, you know that the sun will set in about 2 hours. You have about 3.5 left to the tree line.
Do we feel it's a good idea to camp by the forest or in the forest, or would it be wiser to camp, like to maybe have an early camp here and then?
I wouldn't recommend having a camp out here in the open.
You
Why?
don't recommend?
No.
Okay.
But why?
Remus, I'd say, because you rolled 2 nat 20s, looking over at the tree line again, you can see what looks like slight glinting and shimmering, almost like, at first, almost like a heat mirage, but higher up. And it's just like little twinklings along the trees. And
Twinkle, twinkle.
because you rolled a 24 with that, which is incredibly high, you realize after looking at it for a while, it's probably metal. The sunlight is hitting metal far off in the tree line.
He turns to Craren and says, "Is it me, or is that tree winking at us?" Sorry.
There are days where you concern me.
Are you
Is
considering
is that Remus the character or Psycole the person?
Remus
I mean-
the character.
Okay.
Are you suggesting the forest is flirting with you?
No, I said, is the tree winking at us?
Quite plausibly.
Good.
We've seen a lot stranger than that.
Yes. If I have to shout fire at you one more time.
Listen, I feel you're being a bit narrow-minded.
No, I'm being a bit burnt near you and trees.
I'm not faulting you for being technically correct.
What's a little singeing between friends?
I don't know. What's a little blade of axe into the back? between friends.
We'll say that's backstabbing.
Listen, I feel no, that's technically axe cleaving.
Well,
But
I mean, I could do
cleaving.
backstabbing as well. Like, I can just borrow a dagger from one of you.
I'm just saying,
Let's
I feel
stab.
you're judging.
Romulus.
Hello.
Are you the leash on Remus?
Be a delicious on Ramus.
Not quite. I do.
Nope.
Nothing.
We try and look out for one another. He stops me from doing stupid stuff, and I try, keyword, stop him from doing stupid stuff. Due to the fact that he is significantly more muscular than me, I tend to fail more often. So, yeah.
So, yeah, he's kind of the leash, but it's a leash made of a very, very fine thread.
So Romulus has Remus on a leash, and Oren has Craren on a leash.
I said no such thing.
I'm terribly sorry, young lady. Care to run that by me again?
Well, you always say Oren, but Oren is kind of more bossy than you.
I am.
Again, what's your point, really?
Meaning that Oren is the alpha.
From a scientific point of view, alpha isn't even defined in that sense. But I hear what you're saying, and
I think I might have killed Joe.
we don't quite have that power dynamic. Let's put it that way.
Oh, I
That
want
is
to
something that
humor
we've got to
anything.
discuss, and we haven't discussed that.
I'm dying.
I didn't mean to assume or anything. I'm just asking.
So I think, and Craren can tell me if I'm off base here, but I think it's more like we're on equal footing.
It's very equal opportunity. I will give it. I will give it that. Yes.
Though, I mean, if he wanted me to put him on a leash, I certainly could.
I haven't felt the need to explore that side of you as of yet. But given time, maybe we should. And with that, leash goes both ways.
Absolutely.
I think I think as the family dynamic, we need to make sure that we all keep each other in check to the best of our ability. It's okay to let loose a bit, but like we all gotta look out for each other.
Again, I'm not assuming that we're not looking out for each other. It just that seems like you are making sure that Remus don't do anything stupid, and Orange make sure that Craren doesn't do anything stupid, even though he almost killed himself with that knight.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Again, I feel you're being a bit judging here.
Well, I mean, you're supposed to be the smart
One, and her ears go all the way back in her tail between her legs.
I mean, from a player perspective, my plan was, until I decided to read up on how gravity works, was to do that, and then, as falling slower than I thought I was going to do was to, falling and then use Misty step closer to the ground and escape that way, but that didn't happen. So then Elos had to jump in. That's my player interjection here. But from a Cryon point of view, it's like, but I feel that you think that I have a loose grip of things like my mortal coil or things of the sort, and I can assure you that I do not.
I mean, I would hate for any one of you to get hurt.
I'd hate that too.
Normally, the one that gets hurt is also the one that gets revived.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure I'm following, but like I said, it's not the best thing to stay out in the open, mostly because of the oxes that can breed on you and you turn into stone.
The what now?
Oh,
Again, young lady, care to run that by me again?
we have like big oxes, very, very big ones. They go into like big herds, and if they like breed on you, you turn into stone.
If they
Remus, what
breathe
do your
on
Kalashtar eyes see?
you turn into stone.
Mm-hmm.
As in permanently, or for a time, or do you just or is it more? Is it petrification, or is it more of a you become a rock, or is it a? How does that work?
It's more of a someone has to come and rescue you.
So you're more paralyzed. You're not turning into actual stone in that sense.
Oh, you do turn into stone.
You do turn
Meaning
into stone.
someone has to come and rescue you.
But how do you rescue stone statue at that point, or do you rescue the person?
Well, you rescue the stone so you can rescue the person. Well, if they don't trample you and make you into 1,000 pieces, that has also happened. It's kind of hard saving someone who's in 1,000 pieces.
It's a bit of a piecing things together. I will get that.
We did try. It's just that when we tried to get them back, they kind of went into a blood pile.
Now, out of curiosity, where in relation to us would you say these herds of wild animals happen to be?
Well, they live in all of Droham. They go into like all parts of Droham, especially on like these kind of places where it's very open because they have a tendency to roam and run around. Meaning, hence why I don't want to be in the open.
So
I don't want to be a
answer,
rock.
How
Remus.
big are they compared to this giant Warforge thing?
She looks over to the Warforge. How big is it compared to?
So, the Warforged is a huge creature. Remus and Romulus, you've both fought one before. That's where Remus got the hammer.
Yes.
I will say though, however, interjecting, Remus, to answer your question, if you're going to stay and look for this when we barely have time to, before dark happens, to reach the forest, if there's a chance the lot of us get turned into stone, we can look at the Colossus here when there's more ample daylight. Does that make sense?
Sure. So you want to go to the woods, go to the forest, camp, then possibly come back out to see whether or not we can have a look at the Colossus.
Yes.
We can
I
do
suppose
it
it's
on
not
the way
going
to
anywhere.
Well, it doesn't look like it's moving, but
To answer the question, how big is the ox fangs compared to the Warforge?
The Warforged is a huge creature, so this one is nearly 20 foot tall. The ox creatures, or for those who don't know, Gorgons, are the size of a bull.
Of the cheese family.
So,
Gorgonzola?
so
Well, more thinking Gorgonzola, but you know.
I
That's what I
don't
said.
the Oregon or I don't. They're like bull size, but they're like really scary because it just isn't just one; it's a herd.
Interesting.
It's terrifying.
Oh, they are. That's why we usually don't run into them on purpose.
So, do they breathe on you on purpose, or is it just like incidental? They're just like, oh, what's this thing sleeping on the ground here?
I believe they're very territorial.
Ah.
Okay. I think that might be enough good reasons for us to maybe keep heading to the forest then.
Yeah, thanks. I hate it.
But
I feel you're being a bit
on-
judging, Oren. We should be more inclusive. While they might have traits that we don't really appreciate, which there's no reason to hate. Hate is a strong word.
I mean, one of the reasons it's very safe here in Droham is because most people don't like the foxes. And because it's full of lycanthropes.
Well, I don't mind the lycanthropes, but stone-turny cow things, that's not good.
I mean, usually when I'm actually not allowed to tell you, but I guess it's fine. You see, when we go into what you call warfare, we have our own like specific roles.
Okay.
Usually why there's not many alive to tell about lycanthrope. Warfares.
Suddenly Oren has a shiver down his spine as Lady Luck has rolled a dice, and now I'm running.
You, as you're talking about this region and its peculiarities, you hear a rustling sound from the Warforged, and then a group of 3 swallows just burst out of the head of it, seeming to circle around and come back in, and back to what looks like a nest.
I mean, if we want to spare
Eldritch
10
Blast.
minutes.
Oh, I was going to say, look, lunch, but not in that sense.
I was
You
going to do some
missed.
princess
No, I
shit,
think-
but go
Yeah.
on, carry on.
Talking about those gorgons has got Oren a little bit spooked. So when those birds fly out, he just shoots an Eldritch Blast wildly in their direction. Just oh, no one just pretends nobody saw that.
Giant
what?
being
Nothing.
person.
Nothing.
I am Oren. Yes, absolutely sure.
What? What?
No one.
Nothing.
Are
Shall
you
we-
good there, Oren?
I'm fine. Just got a little what's the word?
Premature eldritchification.
I got startled.
no.
I was thinking about those terrible creatures, and then those terrible creatures shot out of that other terrible creature, and so I got a little bit. It's fine.
In that case, then, shall we continue moving? Because I think
Yes.
we're running low on
Yes, we should.
sunlight, and we can
But-
come back here later in the morning.
But I promise you, Remus, we can come back to the Warforged in the morning.
Okay.
All right. You continue on towards the tree line, and after about 2 hours, the final rays of the sun seem to vanish to the west. Oren and Romulus, you can finally see again without too much pain. Just the massive woods come into proper view. That glinting you saw earlier, Remus, seemed to vanish with the light. Instead, you see what looks like long bits of just white against the brown and green. And moving even closer, you eventually make it to the tree line and you realize the glinting you saw were hanging armor of various types. There are spikes driven into the trees, holding white cloth in place. And you can see large, long strips of white clothing bearing the torn shreds of the silver flame. Hung into the trees, nailed into the trunks of the trees, and in places you see what looks like various adaptations of chainmail in trench coats. Hung up as a warning. The ever-present bone chimes that you heard in Thrakelorn now return in force, and looking around you can see clusters of them hanging from the various branches.
And you can see Flo's ears drop and her tail between her legs.
I pat her on the head and be like, you got this. It's going to be okay. We're here. It's going to be okay.
And remember, that silver flame stuck to those trees, and the enemy of our enemy is our friend. Okay?
You guys can start making camp. I will make my presence
known, and you can see her making herself smaller and smaller.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna awoo?
Oh no.
Are ya?
I am.
Would you like Elios to come along with you?
I can take Elios. Would you mind looking after Elam for me?
Of course.
Sure. Flo?
And please don't make food out of him.
And you can see her shaking.
No. But Flo, you're expecting company then, yeah?
It depends if they're friendly or not.
Should I make more food than usual?
I mean, I guess that would be appreciated if they're...
Okay.
And she holds out her hand, and you can see she's shaking, trying to get Elam. No, not Elam.
Elos.
Oh, Elos.
Yeah, I get Elios to kind of fly over to Flo and kind of wrap around her hand and kind of sit there as like a emotional support fluff ball.
Flo?
Yeah, Oren?
Do you want to take my bag of tricks?
I don't think it's necessary. They usually don't harm their own kind if it's not threatening.
Okay.
And I don't think I'm
Threatening, and you can see her eyes starting to well up.
You're
I'll
okay.
come
It's okay. You got it.
You're
got
all
this.
right.
You got this.
And you can just see her like walking away, and you can see her walking very slowly and with her eyes down, her ears down, her tail between her feet, around her neck.
Flo.
Mind. Yeah, thank you. I mind can link with Elios and say keep an eye out for her, okay?
You got it.
Yeah, as Orange just Flo, you're a big badass wolf, and he's going to give you a bardic.
Aww.
Before you go, could I use that on Elios so that I can look through Elios's eyes?
Yeah, he's technically.
Is he a
Yeah.
beast?
He is. So Elos is that weird kind of combination of beast / fae. So he has both of those
So what
thingies.
you're saying is he's a beast.
Yes! Some people might think that or feel that, which is why it's very good at hiding.
No, nobody wants to eat a weasel. I've had ferret fur in my mouth. Nobody wants to eat a weasel.
But yes, you can see through Elos's eyes, and it's kind of strange, Remus. Everything is almost pastel colored.
Okay.
Like kind of muted pastels.
I feel like in Elios's head, you just hear that everything is awesome.
So Flo will give you all like a very like soft smile. Her ears still a little bit down as she walks into the forest very like slowly.
All right.
And as she has like passed like the tree line, she takes a deep breath. Her ears perking up. Her tail like poofing up at the same time, being like, I'm a big strong wolf kind of attitude.
All right.
And I will believe everyone in the camp in the camp will hear a very loud howl.
Oh, she's done the woo-woos.
Isn't that adorable, though, Warren?
What? What's horrible?
No, I says,
Oh, you
isn't
said
that
adorable.
adorable, though, Warren?
Oh yeah, one of my 2 favorite wolves.
About 30 seconds or so, you hear a howl in response. Then a second one, a third. 6 different howls reply. And you hear the sound echoing out, just a noise blanket that seemed to move between the trees. Then nothing. And then
And Flo will stand firm, not moving a muscle.
you hear rustling, Flo. Some movement to your side, and then silence again. Hear pattering feet. Pause. You're not entirely sure. And then silence. About 3 minutes pass. Maybe 5. And then coming towards you from the underbrush, you see a woman. Pale blonde hair and dark brown eyes. Walking straight up back, but you can clearly see the lines of age on her face. Her long hair is held back in a braid that rests across her shoulder. And just walking towards you and... You cold, child?
And she will take a deep breath. She will look this woman straight in the eyes and deep speech to her. I'm here to see my mother.
Oh shit.
You hear in response the same tongue flow. And who would that be, child?
What did you say?
Who would that be, child?
I know I don't resemble my mom that much.
I need a name and a purpose. You've given me one of those.
And now I'm trying to remember my mom's name.
Chenna.
I'm here to see Shenna.
Blakewood.
Sorry.
Are you part of the group that is outside our domain? Or just outside our domain?
And you can see her take a deep breath. I left the Phala.
Oh, I was not talking about those. I'm talking about the ones just outside the trees, child.
They're with me, yes.
Good. As for the chained ones, well, maybe you can taste the freedom again.
Freedom. There's
Like-
no freedom there's no freedom. Not until the silver flames are dead.
I hear you.
Every single one.
I like how you think, child. I shall fetch your mother. You can fetch your friends. And we can meet, if you wish.
That will be quite nice of you. I also have a message from, believe it or not, the witch.
Ah.
So I do also need to sadly speak with the one in charge as well.
Well, Vidar isn't here right now, but he'll be here come morning.
If he's not here by the time we leave, I do have some information that might interest him as well as it interested me when I heard.
If he's not here come morning, you can leave it with me and I'll make sure he hears it. We share leadership from time to time.
I always envied the dark pack.
You are free to join us, child.
Not until my mission is done, at least.
Invitation stands. I shall fetch your mother. If you would fetch your friends, there is a clearing about 10 minutes that way, and she points further into the forest, where you can rest.
And she will give her a very, nice bow. Thank you.
She gives you a nod in response, turns and wanders back the way she came.
And as she leaves, she will take a deep breath. Look at Elos and was like, oh my god, that was scary.
Yes. Scary doesn't taste as good as frustrated, though.
I believe Romulus got a little bit frustrated after not getting to touch the big metal thing.
We shall see. Remus. Yes.
Remus, sorry.
Nice.
Elos is gonna send a message like, who? Still there? Still there? Hello? Romulus is still there?
Yeah. Oh. Am I actually in? Is this actually within range of my your mind? Or not your mind range?
You're I'd say what's your range on that?
10 times my level, so 70 feet.
Yeah,
no,
wouldn't
he
believe-
wouldn't. you would just have lost contact because they're about 100, 120 feet in.
Yeah, but I would believe after Flo have talked, she started walking as she told poor Elos that she was like, okay, that was scary.
Yes. Well,
I'm sorry I might not have spoken something you don't understand.
I have no idea.
You see, we learned this in school.
Oh. That's cool. What's a school?
They like give you, well, at least in my case, they gave me books. I wasn't very interested in books, and I couldn't really. I mean, I understand why people like books, but if there's no pictures and stuff, I don't like books. So I usually didn't read that much. So they ended up scolding me a lot, and then they ended up training me in other means.
Oh. I know what books are. I once made a... Is a library and a school the same thing?
Oh, we do have libraries, yes.
Well, I made a librarian very frustrated by flying the books around.
I would have liked to see that. Our librarian usually gets really mad when books fly around.
So did she.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it must have been funny.
Oh yes, I thought it was funny. I was full for a week.
Can I ask how you ended up with the group?
I was I was traveling as a chest, and then the group stopped traveling because they died, and then, well, it was kind of boring being out in the middle of nowhere, so I took a nap, and then I heard voices, and then these people came along, and I was like, these look like fun. I'm gonna mess with them, and I tried, and they caught me, and now I'm here.
So, these are like your family too?
Yeah. They feed me, they keep me safe, they keep me warm. Yeah.
And Flo will take out a little bit of jerky from her backpack and give it to Elos.
Oh, this is yummy.
And she would have ended up back at the camp, and you can see a little like shaken Flo, like.
How did it go?
Good news, we're having more people for dinner.
Nice.
And their leader will be here in the morning, so we kind of have to talk to him first.
Okay.
Before we leave, but he was going to be here early in the morning.
Okay, I'm sure we can.
As safety, they told us we can sleep inside the forest in a clearing. So we don't have to be outside here. I might also have to talk to someone else.
Okay. It's not a problem. I'm sure if we find if the place in there is safer than out here, then I've got no complaints.
Show you, and also.
And she will take the cute ferret off her shoulder and give it back to Romulus. He will have a jerky in his mouth.
Did she do all right, I say to Ilios?
Oh, she was fine. I had no idea what she was talking about.
Fair enough.
I couldn't understand a word.
So usually, the Dark Pack uses deep speech. They can speak common too, but as more of a safety, I thought maybe deep speech was a bit better.
No, that makes sense. But if Elios says that you did fine, then you did fine. And
She seemed like a very nice woman.
nice. Will we be meeting her as well, or?
Well, she was gonna fetch someone to talk to us.
I see.
So she told us we can sleep in the clearing and meet them there.
Okay. I suppose in the meantime, shall we head on into the clearing?
I'll show you, and she'll take Elam by the reins and start heading that way.
All right. It'll take you, well, with the cart, it'll take you about 15 minutes to make your way to the clearing. It's not difficult per se. It's just kind of narrow, and with the horses and the cart, it takes you a good 15 minutes to get to the clearing. But eventually, you end up. Hopefully, it will work as intended. There we go. You end up in a clearing in the woods, and sitting across a log towards the end of the clearing, you see four. Well, one of them is not supposed to be a wolf, but three wolves, or wolf hybrids, and a woman with a long, pale blonde braid. She's where she is. Did I put her on the right one? No. I had to mark them. No. This one is supposed to be up here, and this one there. So the woman sits on this log. Like feet folded in front of her. You can see this long, pale blonde braid hanging down. Remus, you've seen this through Elos's eyes before, so you recognize the woman. But behind her, you see three wolf hybrids. One that is completely black in fur, over to the northern corner, and a grey one right behind the woman, and a dark grey, almost black, behind to the northwest side. And then to the east side of the clearing, the northeast side of the clearing, you see two other wolf hybrids just lounging on a rock. Oh, you must be the friends this one talked about.
Indeed we are.
Oh, welcome, come on in. This is the safest spot along these trees.
Well, thank you very much for allowing us to rest here.
Oh, you have not caused us harm, we will not cause you harm.
As she says that, I finish doing the speak with animals and make sure the dogs are aware they are not to attack the werewolves.
Sasha just looks at you like, all right, I'm not. No, okay. Yes. They smell funny. But yes, you're in charge.
Exactly. Do not attack.
All right. You're the boss.
Unless I tell you to.
All right. Yes, you're the boss for now. And
Cool.
And Master's still sleeping, so you're the boss.
Oh no.
You can see like both the horses are looking very spooked. But not like they don't seem about to just bolt, but they look very nervous. Oh, come on in. Make yourselves well, I wouldn't say at home, but comfortable. As comfortable as we can provide.
Right.
You can see Flo like smelling the air, trying to pinpoint who is who.
All right. You sniff the air around you, and most of the scents are complete. Like, you recognize the woman you talked to immediately from the looks. The two to the northeast of the clearing seem to be younger. The woman you talk to has a weathered scent, like many, many, many years of living in the woods. Her clothing, her hair, everything seems to just basically have the same scent as the woods around. And then the dark gray wolf in the northwest. You've kind of recognized the scent. It's vague, but you've felt it before.
Well, thank you very much for letting us stay.
Oh, of course, child. Like I said, you have done no harm to us, we'll do no harm to you.
I would never harm anyone of my own kind.
And we appreciate that. Now, I did promise to bring you someone, child. And she looks over to the dark grey one, who moves forward. And as she steps in front of the old woman, all of you see the fur almost like melting down. And a older version of Flo steps forward, complete with like the ram's horns and the satyr legs. She's wearing what looks like a mishmash of different fabrics, and but her face is almost like a much older version of Flo's. And she tilts her head a little. Huh. I didn't think
Erin says hi.
How is the old crow?
Still mad at me for fucking up so much.
He got mad a lot. Doesn't really mean it. He doesn't stay mad that long. And she steps. She steps forward further.
She will also step further forward.
I mean, he took on the role when he left.
You can see that Chenna looks guilty at that. Oh. I'm glad he did. You're standing here, so you survived it.
Now I guess everyone is gonna be upset with me.
Why, child?
And she will switch over to deep speech and look her mom right in the eyes.
Because I will do what no one else did. Kill every single one of the silver hands. So the Maenya has already started it. And so have I.
Really? We have the backing of one of the daughters for this. I don't know what to think of. Maybe they will pay for my mate's murder.
Everyone will see Flo's ears going back as her dad is mentioned. No, they don't know what's mentioned.
No.
We have no clue.
I miss him.
Same. I wish I could have stayed, child, but... Well... I'm sure you got a safer education than I could have provided. Considering I nearly...
And Flo will chuckle a bit. Safe with Yafe.
I left you with Riker.
He died in the war.
Oh.
Quite a horrible death too to the Silver Hands.
Another tally on their box then. So Durin gave you to Yafe instead.
I mean, they kind of switched between, mostly because I kept biting Yafe in the hand. He still has a scar from it.
Oh, I wish I could have been there to see that. How is the old cat?
Still as scary as the day I came in.
He has a temper.
Though he has also gotten a bit softer after a certain wizard got into his mind.
The old tomcat got a mate. I am missing all the gossip.
I wish I was only here to see you, but I also have some news for the Dark Pack.
By all means. Well, we're here to share. I don't... As much as I would love to hug you for myself, your friends probably wondering what is happening.
And she will turn to everyone.
I might not have been completely honest. I am here to talk to the Dark Pack as well, but...
And she steps to the side.
We figured by now.
This is my mother.
Excellent.
Hello.
I see where Flo gets her look.
You must be the charmer.
Something like that.
Obviously.
You must be the brains.
Obviously.
That's quite an overstatement, but I'm grateful for your flattering words.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
She looks between Remus and Romeus. Oh. Littermates.
I
The last
also...
Hmm?
She looks at Romulus and looks at her mom, and she's like,
I might have
accidentally bitten him.
Flo. Wait. Do you still go by Flo, or?
Well, I mean, after you left, I didn't really know what to call me.
And to be fair, not even I remember my name.
Well, it fits you. As far as I can see, you went with the flow and survived.
Yeah.
Now, only this one, right? And she points to Romulus.
Yep, just me.
Oh, I will tell you, they were adorable when they had to when they snuck away and did things in the bush. We were so happy for them.
Ouch.
Uh,
It's
not
for
like-
context. Just for context here, we were in combat. I was downed. She dragged me away from some fire and basically saved me, but in doing so, accidentally bit me. So I do owe her my life, and here I am.
I am not judging you at all. Neither of you. The no biting thing is the Chain One's directives. As long as you find someone you find worthy of this gift, bring them in. Make sure you don't get caught by the pure flame fucks.
We have
We've
taken
had-
care of some of them.
Yes, we have
Oh,
had run-ins, and we intend to rid of more of them.
Eliminate them down to a man.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
We're very much on the same page as I can assume you guys are with the Silver Flame.
I mean, to be perfectly candid, it's one of those we really didn't have any opinion on things until they, for no apparent reason, decided that you exist within our general space. We will now try to kill you, and we just sort of counter murderized their faces, and yeah, it left a sour taste in my mouth, and quite uncouth of them.
Yes.
The older woman is going to stand up from the rock and come on over on the other side of Chenna. Look at the group and well, I applaud your initiative.
Thank you.
We, all of us have been hurt by the Silver Flame in one way or another. And, well, I'm sure you saw what happens when they step into our territory.
I'm a fan.
Very effective. Yeah, love what you've done with the place.
Just some decoration. Now, please, come on in, settle down. Nights get long, and she looks around a bit. Not as cold as expected.
What can we say? Craren runs a little hot.
He's the one. All right. Now,
What's a little extra heat to you?
oh, we don't mind. Just means we don't need the tents tonight.
Excellent.
You are free, of course, the ones of you who do not sprout fur. That said, you're very quiet in the back, and she looks at Remus.
If I don't have something decent to say, I generally try not to open my mouth.
Smart man.
It's a charming trait of his, I will say.
Yeah.
That being said, seeing as though we have gotten over the formalities, I think I should admit to something that is currently hidden under my cloak, which you will not appreciate, but I will need to remove shortly.
All right.
And I will take the cloak off, and it will expose the silvered weapons.
The old woman just tilts her head slightly, eyes narrow.
Based on the conversation we have had, what you have had here, these will obviously not be needed, so they will be put away for safekeeping.
Obviously. Do no harm to us, and we will not harm you.
That is completely fair.
Yep.
And he will basically take it off, wrap it in the cloak, and then stuff it into the cart.
Now. The mockery shields us from all insights that we not welcome. You are safe here for now. Come morning, we part as friends or not enemies. But for now, let's get a fire going, get some food. Just
If
We happen to
you
have a
don't
very
mind,
good
I can.
chef.
I can do the cooking.
Oh, well, be welcome to do that.
I'll be more than happy to try and get you some good meat if I'm allowed to hunt on your territory, of course.
Go ahead. Hunting is free in the Watching Woods.
And you can see Flo take off her cloak, like fully take off her cloak for the first time and hang it with Elam.
Elam starts munching on your cloak.
And
Oren is going
eyes
to.
him as she takes the cloak away.
Oren is going to stick a carrot in Elam's mouth.
I would have asked you to come, Romulus, but I don't think it's a good idea that you change here for your first time.
No, I believe you're correct there.
Oh, the pup hasn't changed yet.
I have yet to,
Interesting.
yes.
Huh. I do hope you find a comfortable space for your first transformation.
Me too. It's going to be an experience.
Don't let the old bones fool you. If they tell you it's harrowing. Once the adrenaline hits, you don't barely even feel it.
I'll keep that in mind, thank you.
But yes, feel free to hunt. Flo was it? Can't help over here, you were too close. Just don't
And
get
she will look
lost.
over to her mom.
Oh, sorry,
It's
dear.
my name.
Sorry, dear. Sorry, dear. I was, well, if you want one more, I'll be happy to join you.
It would be nice. I haven't really hunted in a pack in a long time.
Well, I'll make sure you get back safely to this clearing. We can have some fun.
And she will start transforming. Her bone crackling, and you can see her like just still not the new token, but she's blonde. She's a blonde whitey wolf.
Why is it not working? I added a new token. Oh, wait, I know why. Hold on. Give me a second.
Because you haven't removed the old one and added the new one.
Exactly, I haven't. So, old one. I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna...
I can't see, I'm blind.
I'm a fix. I'm fix. I'm fixing.
I know. It's all black and white. I can only see dog colors.
Ah,
Fitting.
Itchy.
Alright, wait. No, that wasn't it. Okay, you should be able to see now. Nope, hold on.
I'm
It's
reloading.
being dumb.
Oh dear.
I can see.
Yay! Yes.
There we go.
Ah, Wolfie.
There you go. And yeah, you see Flo's mom do the same. Her where the horns were seems to just melt into the fur and two wolf ears come up. Are you going full wolf or are you going hybrid?
I think I'm going high. Now she will go full wolf.
Alright. Chenna
safe,
will
ladies.
match. Yeah. Chenna will follow.
Be safe, ladies.
You see what basically, you know that way that dogs smile? You see that on
Yes.
Chenna's face. And then she starts wandering off towards this path to the northeast.
And Flo will follow.
And the older woman is gonna go back to her perch, and the other two wolves that were behind her, the hybrids, step forward as well. These two guys are off into the woods.
Oh no.
And she waves you forward and says, well, now that we are not enemies, I'm Piper. I am, well, you could call me an elder, I suppose. Me and Vidar run this branch of the pack.
How many branches of the fact are there?
From what I know, little over a dozen.
Hmm.
Wow.
Are they all around
have
this
a-
area, or
Oh, the Dark Pack control the north, from the north of, like from where we are right now, all the way down to the ocean.
mighty impressive?
It was given to us when the founder of our pack made a deal with the daughters.
Very curious. I'm Romulus, by the way.
Right. Young pup. And
Yes.
I don't mean to be patronizing. It's just strange.
Understandable. I take nothing by it.
It's
This,
just a wee little puppy.
yes, it's
Baby.
it's strange
Just a
to
baby.
meet a bitten that has not transformed yet. It's been decades since I met someone who has not, who's been given the gift but haven't transformed.
Admittedly, I have been close. We have been in combat, and I've nearly lost control, but it was not the safest moment to do so. Admittedly,
Mm,
but I wish to be able to have my first transformation in as comfortable as a place as possible.
I do hope you get that.
Thank
And she looks, starts scratching her chin a little bit, looks over to you and then to the grey wolf. I put the wrong token on the damn thing again. There you go.
Oops.
The grey wolf standing just to her side is... Hello, could we give him something to help? And the grey hybrid just starts twitching a little bit and melting back into what looks like a half-elf form. We can see like lines of weathering on his face, but no really grey or white in his hair. And well, I have some painkillers. That might help, but might also dull things. Dull the control they might gain. Or you can just let the fury take the reins and go.
If you have anything that may help, I'd appreciate anything.
Yeah, I might have something. And he starts rummaging through a small pouch and brings out two smaller, what looks like paper parcels. And these should do. They won't completely dull the senses. But should take the edge off at least. And it's basically close. He's got
acetaminophen.
yeah, it's ground up willow bark. Swallow it, and it'll be fine. Takes a while to take effect, but should take the edge off without having you lose control.
Very much appreciated.
Hopefully you're one of those people who get that adrenaline boost immediately and you won't barely feel a thing.
Well, time will tell. I believe it's coming up to 10 days now until full moon.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, you can always run with us for the first 5 days.
We've certainly got places that we must go between now and then. But I'll keep that in mind.
You have not shown hostility towards us, so, and, well, if the chained ones like to claim you, your choice, really. We don't bother them, they don't bother us.
Though I do feel like we do share the same sentiment towards the Silver Flame. And whether I am one of the, whether I do join you or these chained ones, I will do my part in ridding them, shall we say.
It's always nice to find someone with a common goal.
Indeed. Indeed. And I cannot stand people like that.
Yeah. They have calmed down, mostly, but... It was a time when they would come into our lands and capture and kill indiscriminately. Now we do the same if they touch our lands, so... But we don't go across the border. They don't come here. Well, they do. As you can see.
Yes.
But we have no use for Breland or whatever that region is called. If they just stayed on that side of the border, we would have no problems.
Well, we'll be sure if we have the misfortune to run into them, they will know the... trying to think of something cool to say, but I can't think of anything. They will know our wrath. Yes, they'll know our fury.
Well, the fury does bless us. though not yet. Well, someone, Piper looks over to Oren. Someone promised us food.
And Oren is there. He's peeling potatoes and chopping carrots and making. Yeah, he's got a skillet going. He's got onions caramelizing. He's got a pot boiling.
It's got a full-on kitchen network.
Yeah. Piper's gonna look over to the two younger wolves lounging by the edge of the forest, and do you just help him so that this will go faster? And they look at her, look at Oren, and you see both of them fade into what looks like a pair of human siblings. 23, 25 years old, by the looks of it. Two women that walk
I'll
over
tell
to
you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Why don't you two peel the potatoes? Because I'm not sure I can trust wolves with the rest of our bacon just yet.
You see the two girls the two women look between each other and smart call.
Yeah, gives them a wink and a big grin.
Oh, what's your name, pale one?
Oh, me? I'm Oren.
All right. Oren? Oren, yes.
Oren, yeah.
That's Lina. And
Lina?
I'm Heather.
Lina and Heather. Nice to meet you.
And you see Lina just pushing Heather and just, no, it's not.
What?
Oh, she likes to be called Heather because she didn't like her name. But we'll call her Heather.
Well, I feel your true name's the one that you feel most comfortable wearing, right?
Mm-hmm. She
Yeah,
doesn't respond to it when you
Heather
call
is.
her that, though.
Ah, that'll come with time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she lifts the potatoes. Takes a pocket knife and just... Why do you peel them?
So you don't get dirt in the stew.
Oh, smart. You usually just stick them on sticks and just in the fire. If we have potatoes.
Yeah, no. Now this will thicken up that stew real nice.
Oh. Bacon stew?
There's bacon grease to... There's some bacon in there. There's going to be whatever meat they bring. You know, just add to the richness of flavor as I think he pulls out his spice pouch and starts sprinkling things into the pot.
I wonder if Eilard has a pouch like that.
Now, this is a magic one.
Oh, then probably not.
Any spice or seasoning I want, I can pull out of here and stick into the food.
Well, probably not then. Although he has some powders that make you think you're tasting stuff.
Let's not put those in the stew.
We could, though.
We could, but let's just this time try not.
Mm. He normally uses that when someone breaks a leg or something, so you just don't care anymore.
Oh yeah, those are good ones.
Yeah.
I have been told, though I've not tried it myself, that ingesting scorpion venom can do something similar.
What's the scorpion?
And he's going to reach into his pocket and pull out Pierce and put Pierce on the back of his hand. This is a scorpion. His name's Pierce.
Lina looks
Careful.
over, tilts her head, like a dog trying to figure something out. That is a weird bug.
Uh-huh. See that bit on the end there?
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Yeah.
get stung by it.
It's like a bee.
Really painful. More painful than a bee and could kill you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch that. That looks... It's a weird bug. It's a weird bug.
He is. He is. And see, he's got his little pinches there. They can give you a nasty pinch, but they won't poison you. Yeah.
Heather's still trying to figure out how to peel a potato. Lina is just doing pinsy noise movements towards Pierce.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I think Pierce is doing the same.
He's-
Oh, look, you're dancing.
Cryon, what are you doing? Or, yeah, Andy.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm just very amused by the situation right now. This is amazing.
Alright.
Looking for blockheads.
Yes, very much so. This group basically just goes, oh, it stopped wriggling. Clean it. Stick. Fire.
I'm just going to assume that Cryon is just going to be very amused by this whole situation and just observe and watch the cooking unfold.
Alright, Remus.
I think Remus will eventually get frustrated at the lack of progress in the peeling of the potatoes and kind of come over and help.
Heather looks at you. You're litter mates,
Yes.
but you're bigger, and she points to Remus.
Well, not by much.
No. No, that's true. Did you get more food as a pup?
Well, I kind of
Probably
maybe.
not, because we grew up in the same place, didn't we?
Yeah,
Like, we grew
and
up in
then
an
you
office,
kind
so
of
they-
went to prison, and I went off and joined
Yeah.
the army.
Ah,
Different paths.
well, Heather's... Lina is my litter mate, and... my brother is out there somewhere as well. Probably patrolling. His name's Jacob.
Jacob.
Nice.
But
Keep Jacob.
Who's the oldest out of the you three?
Oh, it'll be Jacob. He's technically not a litter mate. He's from an older litter, but we have the same parents.
I got you.
So it's Jacob, and then me and Heather.
Are you two twins, or are you?
No. I'm a year old. I'm a year older. Yes.
Ah, gotcha. Not very often you see other twins about, so I thought I'd ask.
Yeah. No. No, you look very much alike. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Particularly when I do this, and I use the disguise self tattoo to transform to look exactly like Romulus.
You can shift too. Are you a shifter? No, you're not.
It's just a little bit of magic. Like
Ah.
it
That
came
could
in
be-
handy when we were kids and being stupid.
Kids should be stupid.
And
Your kids.
now you're just stupid.
Yeah.
Cryon.
I unhook one of my throwing axes from my belt and throw it in the general direction of Craren in the hopes that it like lodges into a tree or something like that.
Now be nice, Remus. I didn't take a physical stab at you. I just had some quips, okay?
You're funny. Are you all the same pack?
Yes, I'd
In
say
the
so.
sense that we are moving together as a group, yes.
Okay. Well, we're technically like a big pack. I think there are. Well, our group is a little 20 or so. Our smaller pack. But there are many packs in the big pack. It's confusing.
Sounds like.
No, I get it. It's like you're all one big clan, but there's smaller factions within that clan. Yeah.
You can basically hear the cogs just clicking, and then yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd definitely say we are packed in our own right. I'd say so.
Well,
Yeah.
you're friends. Take care of each other. You protect each other. You hunt together. Pack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
Flo.
Yes.
As echo. As you leave the tree line, Chenna looks over towards you. You can see the dark gray fur moving slightly with the shadows under the trees, like almost blending in completely. And she tilts her head a little and gives a little yapping sound before taking off towards what looks like a small trail that leads off into the woods. And then she stops, turns around, looks at you, tilts her head again. And you get the
She'll
sense that
basically tilt her head back.
yeah, you can tell that she's waiting for you to follow.
And she will be happily running after.
All right, give me a. What would that be? Give me a perception check. Based on scent. Yeah, based on scent.
Okay, so advantage.
Nice. The two of you run for maybe 20 minutes, and then you catch a scent. You move a little bit further, and you catch a scent again, and you get a feeling like you haven't really smelled that before, but you vaguely recognize it as being deer. And then you see, like moments later, Chenna stop, smell the air, her ears just forward, and she looks over at you.
She will just smell the air too, and she will look at her like, "Go, let's go for it," kind of look.
You move forward, and in like slight split of like there are massive amounts of trees all around, and then between two big trees you see a deer, a male deer, judging by the lack of horns.
The lack of horns?
Yes, male deer drop their horns in winter.
Oh, yes, yes.
Female deer, if they have any, don't. And you see Chenna move, like crouch into the ground and start moving to your left.
She will take the right rear,
All right.
doing the same, being stealthy.
Yep. Give me a stealth check. Using the wolf stats.
I'm trying my best. Where the fuck is the wolf stats?
I don't know.
I don't even have wolf stats. No!
Oh no,
Let me check then. You should have wolf stats.
gone forever.
That's not how you do that.
Finns inte.
Stackars lilla människa. So the wolf has a +4 to stealth.
Okay, I'm just rolling a d20 then.
Yeesh. Oh, your regular stats. My bad. Yeah. Blood hunter. Wrong. Yes.
Okay.
So you use your regular stats.
I will use my inspiration for that.
All right.
Wait, you guys use your inspiration?
Oh yeah.
Hmm?
My bad. Romulus, you got inspiration for the recap.
I did. So if you wanted to use that, then you're more than welcome to it.
I still had one, it's fine.
Okay. You can take the 20 or you can reroll if you want.
I'll take the 20.
All right. The deer has not noticed you. And let's see. She's would you like give me that one? Why don't you? Okay. All right. No. But you hear a crunching sound as Chenna steps on a branch, because that sucked. Deer looks up and bolts right towards you, Flo.
As if to ask, do you leave the gas on?
Yes. Just pops up, stares at where Chenna is, and then turns and runs straight towards you, Flo.
She will go right for the kill, right in the neck.
All right. Give me a attack roll.
Let's see, predatory strike or
Predatory strike or the bite. It's up to you. But I think it's predatory strike, yes.
and
Nice. Nice. Roll me damage for that one. You lunge up, you get a good grip on the deer, and you feel like your teeth close, and then the deer falls. It's gonna take you a while to bring it back to the camp. It's a big one.
she will start dragging it, but she will. It's been a while she's been hunting, but you can see that she has like the proud, like the grin, kind of like a wolf when it's really happy.
Yeah.
And she starts like tugging it.
Chenna comes over and kind of lifts a paw with head low a little bit as if to say sorry. And she's gonna turn into the hybrid form and just lift the deer and like over her shoulders.
I wish I could change that much, but I can't.
No, they can basically change at will. But yeah, it's gonna take you about, from where you're at, how far you made it, but another 40 minutes or so to get back to camp.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And yeah, the rest of you see Wolf, the blonde wolf that is Flo, and the dark gray hybrid that is Chenna come back, and there is a large male deer hanging on Chenna's shoulders.
Amazing.
And Flo will change back to her less scary form, but she will have blood running down like her mouth.
Oh, goodness.
And yeah, Ellard and the other hybrid, who has still not changed back or changed from the hybrid form into anything else, will walk over and start taking care of the dare, preparing it.
Excellent.
It will take a while to dress it, so it might be ready like in the morning.
Yeah, for now, I think that they've got potato and bacon stew, though.
Yeah.
Like with onion and whatever wild things.
Romulus,
Hello.
I know this might be a bold move, but seeing it's more of a safe environment,
And she looks at her mom.
would it be safe that he tried to change here?
Nothing will harm you here.
As long as we keep him away from, and she looks at the rest of the group.
Yes. I feel like if we were to do this, all of you should go into the door. Yeah, we have a
Hey.
long story about that. we carry a door about with us. It's
I was
the thing.
thinking more of taking you a bit further into the woods. Remus.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Romulus, sorry.
I've had years of that. Yeah.
Because you can still
And she looks at the horses.
harm the horses, and
That- that makes sense, and I don't want to do that.
Well,
So if you think it's a good idea,
I mean, not a big loss to lose the freak.
I mean, you can only stay for that long, for around an hour.
we could, with the our pack here, we can make a perimeter. We've done
I
it.
will
We have
try-
done this before. Trust me.
And I will do my best to keep you in check.
It's up to you, though.
Right.
If you feel safe here, we will.
I feel I do. And I feel like this is surrounded by those who are of similar experiences to this. I think this is the safest place than any compared to anywhere else.
All right. Give me a stealth check then, Remus.
Stealth
have-
check.
Remus, yes.
Oh,
You need to beat a 14.
Oh, no.
Is that heavy
Give
armor?
you bardic.
The chainmail is heavy armor, isn't it? Scale mail.
Scale mail
Isn't
is
that medium?
medium, but you still have a disadvantage.
I also have a perception of 18.
Yeah.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Ellard looks over at you, Remus. Blinks a little and doesn't really make a move. But you can clearly see, like, I see you.
Of course, it's up to you, Romulus, if you feel safe enough. Like they said, they could make a perimeter, and I will try and guide you through it as good as I can.
thank you. I think this is probably going to be the best place as any to be able to do this. Otherwise, I don't want to risk having my first transformation in or anywhere near a populated area that could cause issues, which I don't really fancy doing. And yeah, I am very much for the idea.
And And we will be back for dinner.
And she looks at Oren.
I'll keep it warm for you.
Thank you very much.
All
So,
right.
where do we begin?
Piper's gonna stand up. You hear her crack her neck a little bit, and then you see her change into a blonde, like almost the same kind of blonde wolf that Flo is, but she has that like white coloration of a really old dog. As she shifts into the hybrid form, and the rest, including the Lina and Heather, shift back into their hybrid forms as well. And from Piper, you hear, "You will be able to see us if you look, but we should be far enough away." And they're basically just gonna step on over to this. There's like a little clearing a little further in, and
I get Helios to like stay with Oren.
yeah. And then
Where
Piper
is.
gives like a yapping sound, and a circle forms, like a semicircle, well, more like a horseshoe, leaving space like away from the camp, and it's just enough space for one more, and you see Chenna's dark grey coat next to the opening.
Flo would have taken a short rest so she can actually do the hybrid thing.
Sure, why not? Yeah, I'll allow it. And then they seem to be waiting.
How tall are the trees around us?
The tallest one you can see right now is about 15 feet.
Okay.
It's kind of like
Just wondering how tall the forest in general is.
The forest
Just
in
to get
general.
a feeling of how it, the feel of the area.
Yeah, it's a pretty dense forest. It's not like a beech forest where you have a lot of space. This is like a lot of underground growth, a lot of fallen trees. There are trees that look like they have lost their leaves because of it's winter. But it's like a mixed type of forest. There are a lot of boulders and rocks all around, and here and there you have cleared out areas or clearings that where nothing grows, and then you have dense vegetation in other paths. But yeah, you can see. Okay, they're a little further up than what can fit on the map, but
I appreciate that.
But you can just about see the closest one, which looks to be Heather. The others are kind of out of view from how the trees are standing.
That's fair.
All right.
Are you sure you want to do this, Romulus?
I think so. Like I said, I'd rather do this here than anywhere near a populated area where people are not capable of defending themselves, whereas you are.
And Flo will step into the semi-horseshoe where basically a path is made.
Yeah.
I shall follow suit.
And as she turns to you, Romulus, you can see that she has a more serious look to her face. She looks more grown up.
So I need you to take a deep breath.
I need you to use your senses, your smells, your ears. You need to feel the beast.
I close my eyes and I can't really dig deep here.
As you do what Flo instructs you, you can feel like at once at your side, you can feel like that ever-present hum of starfall around your wrist, like the beads, and then a different kind of presence. You can feel the others a bit further away. That same connection that you share with Remus, it's all there. It's kind of hard to discern anything, but there's something underlying all of it that wasn't there before. You don't really have a grasp on it yet.
I need you to envision your wolf. Have every bone in your body changes with you as you turn into a lycanthrope. Imagine your bones stretching, cracking. It's gonna hurt. You know it's gonna hurt. It's your first time, but I need you to envision it, or I need to punch you in the face.
I'll envision it first. If that doesn't work, then punch in the face is acceptable. So I attempt to do
Yes.
that.
Give me a wisdom check.
I get advantage on that, right? Or is it just what you say?
No, this is just a
Six.
wisdom check.
This is really punching. Oh, I get a 6.
You try to envision the what Flo is talking about, and you start getting like these flash images, but it's difficult. You don't really have, like, since Kalashtar don't dream, you don't really have a dreamscape to pull from, and while you can feel that there's something there, you can feel like that same sensation you had when your hand started changing when you were going unconscious. You don't feel that you're in control of it. And as it builds slightly, it's not something you can dig out. But you're starting to get a grasp of what she's talking about.
Well, I guess we can try a different approach.
While I'm concentrating, I'm like, you have permission.
And she will grab both of his shoulders.
In the nuts.
We're not going
Think
for
of everyone.
incapacitate here.
No. Think of every time you gotten hurt. Think that someone is trying to kill everyone you love. Let the rage flow. Let the beast roam. And she will punch him in the face.
All right. Do you dodge, Romulus?
I do not.
All right. Roll me damage, please.
Why do I not have that? We will use the ram.
All right.
That's damage.
No,
Nope.
That's to
I was
hit.
gonna say.
All right. Romulus, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you feel something in your face shift as wetness start running down from your nose. And slight spike in adrenaline. And then your hearing starts perking up. Flo, you also start hearing something odd. And suddenly it makes sense. All around you, the group, the pack, they have started humming something. And it's odd. It's kind of hard. It's hard to understand what they're humming because of the changed physiology, because all of them are in hybrid form. But it's consistent. And then Romulus, you feel that same kind of feeling start building in your arms, in your body, and as the adrenaline from getting punched in the face starts setting in, I need you to make me another wisdom check. Not a save, a check.
Oof.
Oh no.
Wow.
You once again dig into that and you feel the adrenaline building, and once again that feeling of being so close to whatever this is. It's almost like it reminds you of the first time you used the powers Lunette gave you. Not sure exactly what you're doing, but the power is there. But you're not sure how to pull on it yet.
Are we edging the werewolf?
Yes.
Should. And
Nothing else matters.
you hear the humming from the group around you increase in volume. And you realize it's some form of words, but you can't really make it out yet. This is where I remind everyone that this stream is marked mature, because we are not. Flo, you can see like this, almost like a ripple effect somewhere in between the change, but it's not there yet.
You're almost there, Romulus. Sorry. Fuck. Why do you have so close names?
I think you need to punch me again.
And she'll push him again.
Oh, no warning this time. Brilliant.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Again, that spike of adrenaline hits, and now the pain in your face is starting to build. That sound from around is almost audible now, and you can clearly hear there are words in there. Words you don't understand yet. You don't really grasp it, but they sound very familiar. Flo, same. You know, like, it's words, but you can't understand them.
Words.
Yes. Romulus, give me a wisdom check again to see if you can pull.
16.
Yeah. And with that spike of adrenaline, you manage to finally grasp that connection. And suddenly, like grasping it, suddenly your whole body is just aching. And you
As he starts shifting, so does Flo, because she doesn't want to be around him.
You can feel like extremely intense growing pains, like all across your body, and As you recognize it, Fodder, is the chanting of the other wolves get louder, and then almost painfully loud to you, Romulus, as your whole musculature just change, and then you're having problems breathing. Something is just stuck, and you look down and your clothing is too constricting. It's not moving with you. And you look down and your hands are elongated and there are claws at the end of them. Each detail around you is in clear focus. The sense of the forest is almost overwhelming. And then all around you, you just hear a from the others. And then like this red sheen starts coming over everything. As the pain, these growing pains, these shifting of bones and muscle just start to be almost too much. Did you take your armor off before doing this?
I would say in preparation, I probably did take my.
Okay.
Yes.
So while the clothing you're wearing feels constricting, it's not like you cannot breathe. But the clothing, it's almost too much. You feel like your body has increased in size. And your clothing can barely hold on at this point. And I need you to make me a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Oh
Yes.
boy, and I've got advantage on them. So
To see if you can control it or not. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
No, to see if he feels
Oh.
embarrassed being naked or not.
I got a 13.
Let me double check something real quick, because this can get exciting in a hurry. I think it's... Where is it? There. All right. Okay. You feel that red sheen come over, and all the sounds are amplified. Everything seems to be almost too much. Sense, sounds, like visuals, but you manage to clamp it down and just not explode with the violence you feel building. The DC was 10.
Whoa.
Ew.
Oh, that was close.
And it's a strange sensation. You are not a whole lot bigger than you normally are, but you can definitely feel like your arms are longer, your legs are longer, you're slightly hunched. And looking around, you see like the same physiology from the other hybrids standing around you. The chanting stops. And then they seem to move closer in and just waiting.
Flo will just like look at him and point toward the direction they should run. And she will start running.
I will follow suit.
Are any one of you looking towards the area they're in?
Remus is. So
Alright. Remus, you
Yes.
would have seen in the place where Romulus stood, suddenly there is this big dark wolf form thing, similar to that flow turns into. And then they look back and forth and take off into the woods.
Well, I now have a wolf for a brother.
How does that make you feel?
Slightly dogged.
And we're ending there.
Yeah.
Remus now the dog whisperer of this group.